I didn't get the full implications of the soul map till I signed up for it. Little did I know that this, astrological reading, which really it isn't, it's something much more complex than that, was going to get to the heart of who I am and give me guidance in a way that helped me really understand the complexity of my soul and what it really demands from me. And that's the brilliant thing about the soul map, is that this information is like the roadmap you need that you can never find in your life. When you're really looking at your purpose, that's sort of abstract, but then we get into money, and I am paying attention. And then we get into love, and I'm really paying attention. So, that was extremely useful. The partner map was an exploration of the undertone of what was going on in what at that time was my marriage. I mean, it turned out to be like so much better than, say, marriage counseling, because it was really about our purpose together and what we were really here to do. And when we took it out of the context of conflict or, breakdowns, and we put it in the context of what we're really here to learn from each other, not only was it extraordinarily clarifying, it was a healing experience. And I'm happy to say that my ex-husband and I have remained extremely close friends as we've moved into this divorce process. And I think part of it is we really understand we're here to teach each other, which is what really came out in the purpose map. Now, I also did a purpose map around my business partnership with Jeffrey Van Dyke, which was super fascinating because that's been a very complex partnership, like really deep business relationship that is sort of very unusual for both of us. So it was really confusing at first, like, how are we meant to use this partnership in our life? And we started to really get direct instruction. It felt like we were really getting direct instructions from Spirit through this partner map, which, given that we run a spiritually oriented business, was like really critical and important. Every month, Lisa sends me my motion map, and I just use it like crazy. There's certain periods of each month that seem to be really good for special promotions or sales or communications to my list about things. Other times, there are times when it's like I need to go rest, and it's like my soul map or my my motion map is giving me permission to get that rest. There are times when I feel strange and I don't quite know why, and then I go back and I look at the notes I made on my motion map recording, and I'm like, oh my God, of course, this was the time when I was supposed to be like hiding under the covers, or it's really accurate. Frighteningly accurate, specifically accurate in unusual and really kind of bizarre ways sometimes. And it's fulfilling, because what I do now is I base the way I roll through each month on what my astrological influences are. And I never thought I'd be like one of those people who did that kind of thing, but I am, and it's working, and my life is in far deeper flow as a result. I think that's the big benefit. My business partner, Jeffrey, and I are doing a 3-day event in a few months. And there was a window in my recent motion map, which was these 3 days are really good to promote this event. So usually when we do a promotion, we'll get like 5, 6 people signing up. When we did it then, we got 20. We got 20 people signing up. And it was so exciting. And I really felt it had something to do with lining it up with the motion map and just going whoosh. And in they came. And it was so easy. It made it super easy to run my business in a more direct and effective way.